Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Sam.
And I'm Alex, and you are listening to English Steps. We are so happy to have you with us today.
I'm the student here, ready with all the questions that hopefully you are also thinking at home. And I am definitely ready to dive into whatever topic you have for us today.
It is fantastic to have you here, and to you, our listener, thank you for tuning in. Today's deep dive is, it's very grounded in reality.
Right.
It's something you really can't escape. It kind of defines our weekends, our evenings, and for some people, they're nightmares.
Oh, no. Please don't say nightmares. That sounds like we're about to do grammar tenses. Are we doing the past perfect continuous or something?
No, definitely not. Nothing that abstract today. Today, we're getting our hands dirty.
Okay.
Or I should say, we're getting them clean. Today's deep dive is all about the vocabulary of cleaning and tidying up.
Cleaning, really? I have to be honest with you.
Go on, this is a safe space.
It sounds incredibly boring. I mean, I tune into English Steps to learn about, business deals or movies or how to travel, not how to talk about scrubbing a toilet.
I get it. I totally hear you. And actually, the source material we're looking at today, it starts with that exact point. It calls it the problem.
Right.
It admits that cleaning vocabulary isn't, sexy. It's not the language of adventure.
Right.
But, and this is a really big but, it argues this is the vocabulary of survival.
Survival? That's a bit dramatic, isn't it?
Is it? I mean, think about it. You move to a new country, you get an apartment, a couple weeks go by, something starts to smell a little weird.
Yeah.
The floor is sticky, you've run out of clean socks, and then, boom, a pipe bursts.
Oh, okay.
If you don't have these words, you're not just bored, you are, living in a disaster zone. You need this stuff.
Okay, when you put it like that,
Yeah.
it does make sense. It's functional. I mean, if I have roommates, I need to tell them to clean up their mess, right?
Exactly. Or if you need to buy supplies at the store, you need to know what you're looking for. It's about taking control of your environment.
Right.
So we're going to make this interesting. We have a roadmap, a 3-step plan, just like a cleaning schedule.
I do love a good plan. What's the schedule?
Okay, so step 1, we're going to tackle cleaning routines. The daily stuff, surfaces and floors.
Got it.
Step 2, we face the mountain of laundry.
Oh, the laundry chair. I know it well.
And step 3, we'll get into repairs and maintenance for when things actually break.
Okay. Routines, laundry, repairs. I think I can handle this. I'm ready. Where do we start?
We start where all the trouble begins. The kitchen.
The scene of the crime?
Usually, yes.
Yeah.
So picture this. You've just had a great dinner. Friends were over. It was delicious. They all leave. You walk back into the kitchen, and what do you see?
Chaos. Piles of plates, forks everywhere, glasses.
Exactly. And that brings us right to our very first key phrase. It's a classic, but it trips up so many learners. The phrase is, do the dishes.
Do the dishes. Okay. I know it, but can we just stop here for a second?
Yeah, of course.
Because this is one of those things that drives me crazy about English. Why do? Why not clean the dishes or wash the dishes?
That is the million-dollar question, and it's a great one. Let's unpack it. First off, you can say wash the dishes. That's perfectly correct. In the UK, you might even hear people say, do the washing up.
Okay.
But in standard, everyday English, especially in North America, do the dishes is it's the set phrase. The collocate is what people say.
And what about make the dishes?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Never.
You sound very sure about that.
I am, because this gets to a huge point for learners. The difference between do and make. It's one of the most common mistakes.
Okay, I'm listening. Give me the simple rule.
The simple rule is this. You use make when you are creating something new, something that didn't exist before.
When you make a cake?
You make a cake, you make a plan, you make a noise. A new thing is the result. Creation equals make.
Right.
But you use do when you're performing a task, an activity, a job that already exists. You aren't creating the dishes, right? They already exist.
You're just cleaning them.
You're just processing them. So you do the dishes the same way you do your homework or you do a job.
That actually makes so much sense. So if I said I'm making the dishes, I'd sound like a potter with clay and a wheel.
Precisely. Yeah, unless you work in a ceramics factory, you are not making dishes. You're doing them.
Got it. Do the dishes. And does that cover everything? Like if I'm just washing one cup?
Yep. Dishes, here is a catch-all term. It means plates, bowls, cutlery.
Cutlery, so that's knives, forks, spoons.
Right. And glasses, pots, pans, the whole job.
Speaking of the job, I really hate doing the dishes.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, the feeling of it. The cold water, the little bits of old food floating around. It's just gross.
It's not the most glamorous chore, I'll give you that. What do you use, a sponge?
Yeah, one of those yellow ones with the green scrubby part on the back.
The scourer. See,
Yeah.
more vocabulary. So you scrub the plates with the scourer, then you rinse them,
Hmm?
and then you either dry them.
Or if you're like me, you put them in the drying rack. Let the
Yeah.
air do the work.
The air dry method, a time-honored tradition.
It's efficient.
It is. But okay, let's say you're lucky. Let's say you have a machine.
The dishwasher. My best friend in the entire world.
Even then, the phrase is useful. You don't usually say, I'm going to use the dishwasher. You'd probably still just say, I'm going to do the dishes.
Which means loading it.
Right. Or you'd say specifically, I need to load the dishwasher. And then, of course, unload it later.
Which is almost as annoying as washing them by hand, to be honest.
It really is.
Oh.
Okay, so sink is clean, dishes are done, but now we have to look down.
The floor.
The floor. After dinner party, there are probably crumbs, maybe some dirt from people's shoes. We have to clean the carpet. This is concept 2. Vacuum the floor.
Vacuum. Okay, I have a bone to pick with this word.
We have a complaint.
The spelling. V-A-C-U-U-M. 2 U's next to each other. It looks wrong every single time I type it.
It is a strange one, yeah. It comes from the Latin word vacuous, which means empty.
Ah, because the machine creates a vacuum. Suction.
Exactly. It creates an empty space to suck up the dirt. So the action is to vacuum. I need to vacuum the living room.
Correct. But I think there's a different word for this in some places, isn't there?
There is. Good catch. If you go to the UK, for example, they might not say vacuum.
What do they say?
They often use a brand name as the verb. They'll say hoover. I need to hoover the carpet.
Kind of like how we say Google something, even if you're using a different search engine.
It's the exact same thing. Hoover was just a super famous brand of vacuum cleaner, so it became the verb. But for international English, vacuum is the safe bet.
Vacuum the floor. Okay, so is this for all floors? Wood, tile, everything?
That's a good question. Technically, vacuuming is for carpets and rugs, because it pulls dirt out of the fibers.
Right.
For a hard floor, like wood or tile, you would traditionally sweep it with a broom.
Sweep the floor versus vacuum the floor.
But, let's be real. Most modern vacuums have a setting for a hard floor, so you can say, I'm going to vacuum the kitchen. That's fine.
But you'd never say, I'm going to sweep the carpet.
No, that would just not work. You'd just be pushing dust around.
Unlike the dishes, I actually find vacuuming kind of satisfying.
Really? How so?
It's the sound, that little crackle sound. When you suck up some dirt,
Yeah.
It's instant gratification. Messy floor, machine goes over it, clean floor, done.
That is a great point. It's visual and auditory proof that you're making progress. It feels good.
Look, you can do the little vacuum dance,
Yeah.
with the handle back and forth.
The vacuum waltz, I hope your neighbors can't see you.
Me too?
Okay, so we've done the dishes, we've vacuumed the floor. Now we need to look around at the surfaces.
The bookshelves, the TV stand, all that.
Exactly. If you look really closely at one of your bookshelves right now, what do you see on it?
Probably a thin layer of gray stuff.
That gray stuff is dust. And that brings us to concept number 3, dust the shelves.
Okay, another grammar question here. Dust is a noun, the gray powder. But here it's a verb.
Yep. English love to do that, turn a noun into a verb. But this one is really tricky.
Why?
Because usually when you do that, it means to add the noun. Like if you butter toast, you're putting butter on it.
Right. Or you paint a wall, you're putting paint on.
Exactly. But if you dust the shelves...
You're not adding dust, you're taking it away.
Exactly. It's what's called a privative verb. It means to remove the thing. To dust means to remove dust.
Wow. English can be so mean to learners sometimes. Butter means add. Dust means remove. How are you supposed to know?
Context is your best friend. Nobody wants more dust on their shelves, right?
That's a fair point. Okay, so dust the shelves. What tools do I need?
You'd use a cloth, probably a microfiber one. Or you could go old school with a feather duster.
A feather duster. That feels very fancy. Like from an old movie.
It is, but they work. Or,
Yeah.
well, they mostly just move the dust from the shelf into the air for you to breathe in. Bless you. Which is why using a damp cloth is actually better. But notice the phrasal verb we can also use. We can dust the shelves, or we can dust off the books.
Dust, yeah, that makes sense. You're taking the dust off of the object.
Precisely. And we say shelves as the example because flat, horizontal surfaces collect the most dust. But you can dust anything, the TV, picture frames, you name it.
It feels like the detail work. Vacuuming is the big broad strokes, and dusting is the fine-tuning.
That's a perfect way to put it. And that wraps up step 1. Let's just quickly recap the 3 big ones for daily cleaning.
Okay,
First, in the kitchen, it's do the dishes.
got it.
Second, on the ground, it's vacuum the floor. And third, for all the surfaces, it's dust the shelves.
Dishes, vacuum, dust. I feel cleaner just saying them.
Yeah.
But as I look around my room,
Yes. What do you see?
I see a chair, but I can't actually see the chair itself because it's
Right.
covered in a mountain of fabric.
Ah, the chair of shame.
That's the one.
The universal symbol of procrastination. Well, that brings us perfectly into step 2. We need to manage those clothes. It's time for the laundry.
The laundry, ugh. Even the word sounds heavy.
It is a heavy task. So let's start with the main phrase, the big one. And just like with the dishes, we use our favorite all-purpose verb. The phrase is do the laundry.
There it is again, the do pattern. I see it now.
You spotted it. We don't make the laundry, we do the laundry.
So it's another one of those big umbrella terms.
Exactly. If you say, I'm doing the laundry today, it means the whole cycle. You're gathering the dirty clothes, you're separating the whites from the colors.
They say, well, hold on, separating. Who has time for that? I'm an everything in together kind of guy.
You're living on the edge. You've never accidentally turned a white shirt pink from a stray red sock.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's just move on.
Okay. Well, for those of us who separate, doing the laundry covers the washing part and the drying part, the whole process.
It's also a great excuse. Hey, want to go out tonight? Sorry, can't. Got to do the laundry.
And it's a totally valid excuse. It can take hours, especially if you have to go to a laundromat.
Right, the place with the coin-operated machines.
Yep. In the U.S., it's a laundromat. In the U.K., you might hear laundrettes. And going there is a whole afternoon event.
Okay, so let's say the machine has beeped. It's done. The clothes are clean and they're dry and warm. That's the best part.
Oh, putting on a t-shirt straight from the dryer is one of life's great pleasures. But you can't just leave them all in a big pile.
Why not? I call it the floordrobe. It's a very efficient system.
Yeah.
A wardrobe on the floor.
No, we're better than that. If you leave them in a pile, they get all wrinkled. They look messy. This is where you need concept number 2.
Fold the clothes.
Fold the clothes, F-O-L-T.
To fold something is to bend it over on itself. So one part covers another. You take a t-shirt, fold the sleeves in, fold the body up, and you get a neat little square.
This is the part that takes all the time. The machine does the washing. I have to do the folding. It's manual labor. It is, but, some people find it relaxing. You can put on some music or a podcast, perhaps this one, and just get into a rhythm.
I try to think of it that way. But the socks. The socks are my enemy.
Matching them.
Yes. There's always one that's gone missing. I'm convinced the washing machine eats them.
It's one of the great mysteries of the universe. Where do all the left socks go?
We'll never know.
So you fold the t-shirts, you fold the jeans, you pair up the socks. But what about a nice shirt? A button-down shirt you'd wear to a wedding or something.
My dress shirt, right?
You can't just fold that, can you? It'll get creases, big lines in it. For that, you need the advanced level of laundry care. Concept 3. Iron a shirt.
Iron a shirt. Okay, the word iron. I-R-O-N. But we don't pronounce it iron, do we?
No, that's a really common pronunciation mistake. The R is kind of soft. It's more like iron.
Iron.
Just like the metal. Because the tool, the iron, used to be a heavy block of solid iron that you'd heat up on a stove.
Right. Now it's electric and shoots out steam.
Yeah.
This feels like the most dangerous chore. You're basically playing with fire.
It does require your full attention. You can't really iron a shirt and watch a movie at the same time. You have to focus or you'll burn a hole right through it.
Have you ever done that?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Once. I left the iron face down on a new white shirt to answer the phone. Came back, and there was a perfect brown iron-shaped triangle burned into the back.
Ouch. That's tragic.
It was a sad day. But that's why ironing is a specific skill. When you wear a freshly ironed shirt, you look crisp. You look like you have your life together.
Even if you absolutely do not.
Especially if you do not. So that's our laundry cycle.
Okay.
Phase 1, do the laundry. That's the washing and drying.
Got it.
Phase 2, fold the clothes, the organizing.
Mm-hmm.
And phase 3, iron a shirt, the formal professional finish.
Do, fold, iron. I've got it. I'm feeling very organized right now.
I feel doing great, but I can feel a certain tension building in the room.
Attention. What do you mean?
I mean, it's the tension of a test. Oh, no, not this.
Oh, yes. It is time for our pop quiz.
Okay, deep breath. Listeners at home, get ready. This is it.
All right, this is to see if you are paying attention during our first two steps. We talked about cleaning the plates after dinner, and we talked about washing your dirty clothes.
Right.
Both of these big chores use the same verb in their most common phrases.
Mm.
So the question is, what is that verb? Is it make? Is it wash? Is it clean? Or is it something else? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about it, starting now. Silence for 5 seconds. Okay, time's up. What's the verdict?
The answer is do. We do the dishes and we do the laundry.
Spot on. Absolutely correct. If you said make at home, just remember our rule. Make is for creating something new. Do is for completing a task.
And if you said wash, you get partial credit. It's not wrong, but do is the phrase that will make you sound more like a native speaker.
Exactly. I have to do the dishes. I need to do laundry this weekend. It just flows better.
Phew. Quiz passed. No shirts were burned. What's next on our cleaning journey? We are moving into our final section, step 3. We've cleaned, we've washed. But sometimes cleaning just isn't enough. Sometimes the house fights back.
A house fights back. That sounds scary.
Things break, things fall apart. Step 3 is all about household repairs and maintenance.
Maintenance? That's a serious word.
It just means keeping things in working order. And the number one enemy of any home is water.
Water. Can't live with it. Can't live without it getting everywhere.
Exactly. Imagine it's the middle of the night, it's totally quiet, and you hear it from the bathroom. Drip, drip, drip.
That is the most annoying sound in the entire world.
It really is. That sound means you have a leak. L-E-A-K. A leak is when water escapes from somewhere it's supposed to stay, like a pipe.
So what do? Do we panic?
We do not panic. We lose our first phrase from this section. Fix a leak.
Fix a leak. The verb here is fix.
Yes. Fix is the most common verb for repairs in American English. In British English, you might also hear mend or repair, but fix works everywhere. I need to fix the sink. Can you fix my car?
And how does one fix a leak? Do I need special plumbing skills?
You might. It often involves a tool called a wrench to tighten a pipe.
Or, in my case, it involves putting a bucket under the drip and then calling my landlord.
Calling the landlord is a perfectly valid strategy, but the phrase you use is, my sink is leaking, it needs to be fixed.
Fix a leak. Got it. Stop the water.
Exactly. Now let's move from one essential utility to another, light.
Let there be light.
Until
Yeah.
there isn't. You walk into a room, you flip the switch on the wall, click, and nothing. Just darkness.
The bulb is blown.
Yes, the light bulb has burned out. It's dead. Which means we need concept number 2, change a light bulb.
Change a light bulb.
Yeah,
Okay, why change and not fix? You fix a leak. Why don't you fix a light bulb?
That's a great question. Can you fix a broken light bulb?
I mean, no, it's a sealed glass thing. Once the little wire inside breaks, it's just garbage.
Exactly. You can't repair the object itself. You have to swap it, exchange it for a new one. That's why we change it. It's the same logic as changing your clothes. You take the old one off and put a new one on.
Right. Change a light bulb. That
Yeah.
makes sense. It's also the setup for a million jokes, isn't it?
It is. How many podcasters does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know how many.
Just one, but they have to spend a whole hour doing a deep dive on it first.
Ouch. Too close to home.
Yeah.
But yeah, changing a light bulb can be tricky. You might need a ladder or a chair.
And you have to make sure the power's off. Safety first.
Yes, please don't electrocute yourself while practicing your English.
A very important tip, but it's a necessary skill. It's a bright idea to learn this phrase.
I see what you did there. Very clever.
Thank you, thank you.
So what's left? We have water. We have light. The house is functional.
We have one last task. The final, dirty job that completes the cycle. Through all this cleaning and cooking and fixing, we've created waste. Old food, packaging, the broken light bulb, the dust from the vacuum. It's all sitting in a bag in the kitchen.
The trash bag.
Yeah.
And it's full. And it probably smells a bit.
It has to go. You can't live with it.
Yeah.
This brings us to our final phrase of the day. Take out the trash.
Take out the trash.
Let's look at that phrasal verb. Take out. It's all about direction. You are taking something from inside a place and moving it outside.
Right, like take the dog out. It's about leaving the building.
Exactly. And the noun. The trash. This is very North American. You might also hear garbage. What would they say in the UK?
They'd probably say rubbish. Take out the rubbish or maybe put the bins out.
Put the bins out is very common, yeah. But take out the trash is understood by pretty much everyone thanks to American movies.
It really is the final step, isn't it? You tie up the bag, carry it outside to the big bin, and it's gone.
And there's a real feeling of relief when it's done The house feels truly clean then.
It does. It's like a detox for your apartment. Taking out the trash is also a fantastic metaphor for life. Got a bad habit? Take out the trash.
Wow. We're getting into deep philosophical territory now. I love it.
I'm doing what I can. So for repairs, we've got fix a leak,
Yep.
change a light bulb,
Mm-hmm.
and take out the trash.
Perfect. We've done it. We have survived all the chores.
I am exhausted just talking about all this work.
It's a workout. But look at the vocabulary we've built. You now have the language to manage your entire domestic life in English.
That is actually pretty cool, from the kitchen sink to the toolbox.
Well, before we wrap up, we have one more very important job to do.
Oh, more chores.
No more chores, but we need to make sure all of you out there can keep learning with us.
Ah, yes. If you are enjoying this deep dive, if this is helpful, you need to do one very simple thing for us.
Please subscribe to English Steps.
Hit that subscribe or follow button on whatever app you're using. It's totally free, it's easy, and it means you'll never miss a lesson.
We have so many more topics coming up, and we don't want you to miss a single step on your journey to fluency.
So please, take a second and subscribe right now.
Thank you. Okay, now it's time for the outro. Let's do a super quick, high-energy review of everything.
Ready?
Born ready. Let's do it.
Okay. In the kitchen, for plates.
Do the dishes.
On the floor, with a machine.
Vacuum.
On the shelves, for that gray stuff.
Dust.
The whole process for clothes.
Do the laundry.
Making them neat and square.
Fold.
For a formal shirt.
Iron.
When water is dripping.
Pick a geek.
When a room is dark.
Change a light bulb.
And the very last job.
Take out the trash.
Boom. What a list.
I feel like I just cleaned an entire house.
It's a solid foundation.
Yeah.
But now, as always, we want to hear from you, our listeners.
Yes. We talked about a lot of chores. Some are satisfying, some are boring, some are just gross.
So our engagement question for you today is this.
Oh.
What is the house chore you hate the most?
Ooh, that's a good one. Everyone has one, their ultimate enemy. Think about it. Is it cleaning the bathroom? Is it that soggy food in the sink when you do the dishes? What is it?
For me, I have to stick with my original answer. It's doing the dishes. The texture of wet, leftover food, I can't stand it. What about you?
That's a good one. For me, it's got to be taking out the trash, especially when it's cold or raining outside. You have to take your shoes on, your coat. I hate it.
Everyone has that one chore they'll do anything to avoid.
So what's yours? We want you to think of your answer in English. Say it out loud right now. I hate. And then fill in the blank.
I hate mopping the floor. I hate cleaning the windows. Let it all out.
That is all the time we have for today on English Steps. We hope your vocabulary feels a little tidier now.
Thank you for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, keep cleaning, and whatever you do, don't wash a red sock with your white shirts.
Very sound advice. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.